Just going to check the volumes up. Just wondering, yep, volume's up. Now, I haven't done a StreamYard for a long time. Last time I did one was in June this year. And I thought I'd do a StreamYard now. And while I'm doing this, massive upgrades. Hello, how are you? How you going? Did I do a review on another food review of salted caramel fudge? So how are you, Masters of Upgrade? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm pretty good. Pretty good, Master of Upgrade. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I thought I'd do a review on this. Smell that. Smell nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Texture tastes really good. And it's a bit sweet. But apart from that, it is not too bad. Let's try another one. Definitely not bad. It is a bit sweet, but but they're not too bad. Not too bad at all. They taste all right. As I said, they're a bit sweet, but apart from that, not bad. They do taste. They taste very nice. It yes, definitely massive upgrade, definitely. Definitely go with coffee. They're not really not too bad. As I said, a little bit sweet, but that's understandable with you got salted caramel fudge. Now, where I usually I don't usually give a rating with food. I haven't since I started doing the food review, but I'd have to say I'd give that. I'd give it maybe a 9, maybe a 10. The other one, the biscuits I did a review on, give them a 0, which I'm giving them a call tomorrow to see if they can do something about them. But these are very nice, and they are a bit sweet, and that's it. They definitely would go with coffee, and so they taste very nice. The texture's good, and no, says they're not bad, definitely not bad. So just tempted to try another one. Right, they got there's no artificial colorings, which that's fine. I mean, they taste pretty good, and definitely not bad. So yeah, definitely not bad at all. Okay. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a little food review on, as you can see, salted caramel fudge, and on StreamYard, because I haven't done a StreamYard for quite a fair few months. The last one I did was in June, and since then, as I said, I haven't done one quite some time. So I thought I'd do one, and just a bit of a food review. I mean, on salted caramel fudge, it's not bad. I mean, I'll probably do another food review this week. Probably some other type of food or that. I sort of seen these in the reject shop, and I thought I haven't tried these ones. I mean, I've tried the salted caramel in things like desserts and that, but I've never tried it in the fudge. So I thought I'll then do a review on them and try them. Wasn't sure if they were going to be, if it was going to be any good, because even though it's got salty caramel, which, you know, that tastes nice, really nice. So try and see how they are. You know, if not bad, oh, that's all good. That's all right. If they're not good, if they're not good at all, then I'll say if they weren't any good. But they are pretty good. They, I mean, they, you know, they taste nice, and they have, you know, I'm tempted to have another one. So yeah, I mean, you know, they're not bad. They are a little bit sweet, but they're very nice. Texture of it's very good, and you know, if you've got a drink with you, you know, need a little bit of a drink, because it's a bit sweet. So, but that's fine. You know, that's fine. That's okay. You know. But I ended up eating the whole box. But yeah, I'll I mean, not only with the food reviews, I'll still have the builds to do with the Bismarck and the Terminator, which with my Terminator exoskeleton, it's starting to get a little bit long, because I think it's coming up to put the leg on it, and just show you that is the part of the leg on the I guess the right side, I think. So that's sort of about about that long. And now I've just not, doesn't really matter. It's just make sure yeah, it's just sitting like that. So it's just sitting in there, not secure at the moment. I think issue. Let's see. Issue 56. We've got the right hip joint. So when I get issue 56 this week, and then issue 57 on Thursday, because I get two every fortnight. I think I get to be able to put this part on the bottom, which means that this room will definitely have to be done, because I'll need space, and but he's coming along real nicely in that, and Bismarck ship, which is just over there, where it's got another plate at the bottom. I think in the next two issues, issue on Wednesday and issue on Thursday, probably have one will probably have a plate for that side. So it's getting fairly long So this is where I'm going to have to make sure I fix up the room so I've got plenty of room for the Bismarck, because it's going to get really long. It's going to be probably nearly as long as this table I'm sitting in front of. That's going to be really good. The finish, the Spitfire, which I'm doing. Hopefully the issues come in this week, and I'll be able to start doing that. And that's so. Yeah, so with the salted caramel fudge, that's very nice, pretty good, very nice texture and taste. So yeah, so with with the Terminator, and you've got that part, it means that you've got that up the top, and then there's another part of the leg. So then it'll be about probably about there. Then you've got another piece that comes down, and I've seen people that have got further than me with the Terminator, and it looks really, really good with the both of the legs on their Terminator. Really good. So I'm definitely going to be really pleased to start doing more of the Terminator and that. So I think with the other parts, I think once we do the next slot, then this isn't loose. And that, so gaming, I think the other day I was playing Call of Duty, but it was only between a certain time because the actual game hadn't come out yet. So it was just you get a chance to have play it, and the only thing that I found with it at the time I couldn't do is play it on one player. It was on multiplayer and Warzone. It wasn't too bad. Didn't mind it. So when the actual game comes out, the Call of Duty Cold War comes out, I think next month, November, December. When that comes out, let's see if I can get it and stream it on YouTube. And I thought, from I'm always thinking of things of adding to the channel, whether it's reviews on something, or all different things to add to the channel. Always trying to think of other things. Now I could excuse me. I could do a review on the game Call of Duty Cold War before I play it. So from time to time, I could add that to the channel. Do reviews on games, PlayStation games, all the different, maybe with one of the consoles that used to be out a few years ago, where now it's got it's got about heaps of games stored in it. Small console where it was Nintendo. It was a Nintendo 64, and you've got a Mega Drive. All the consoles that are small, but they've all got stored games in them. So I might later on, when I can, add that to the channel. Do a review on the small consoles. Add that to the channel. Just my Wi-Fi's all right. Just checking my Wi-Fi. Yeah, so I could add that to the channel. So yeah. So later on, at a later date, and that. So yeah, so I could do that. Do reviews on them, and just it sort of gives it means I'm going to have a bit more different things on the channel, but I'll probably have to wait till later on to get them, and when I can't at the moment, but later on I'll try and get them. So I'm tempted to have another one now. Sorry, I'm gonna have another one. They're very nice. Sorry. Oh. That's right. Yeah, so that's something that I could think about adding to the channel later on. It would be really good. And because it helps, when I can, and I've got things that I can, do reviews on, and then when I'm able to pick up my issues from my builds, then I can do them, and then I'm sort of set further over the next few days after that, and so yes, as you can see, just there, just there, which is the Bismarck is just you can see it's just right there, just under the, just there. I just keep it covered so it you get dust on it. It's yeah, there'll be another stream later on. Be gaming, do gaming later on and that, and as I said with StreamYard, I thought I'd start doing a StreamYard again, and probably do one StreamYard every now and then. No worries, Masters of Upgrade. That's all right. No worries. That's all right. That's okay. What's your hamster's name, Masters of Upgrade? So I'm tempted to have another one now. Oh. It's a bit sweet, but I was just tempted to have another one. I'll have a bit of a drink. Yeah, what I'll do is as you can see, it's just there. It's fairly long. It's where the plate I just I think it was a couple of days ago. There's another two plates that go on the side, which I think will probably be in the issue I get on Wednesday, and then probably another one on issue on Thursday. So that part's finished, and then there's just the rest of the bottom of the rest of the plates to continue. Excuse me, because the part that sits on the top, there's it's about that, roughly about that long, and then the two sides don't have the two plates to go on the side as yet. So there's a gap between the top and the bottom where the plate is. Once those two plates go on, then it'll be then that part will be done, and then gradually it's going to get longer and longer and longer. And I've got to try and get this room fixed up, because the thing is with the Bismarck, it'll get longer in length. With the Terminator exoskeleton, and I know with the Bismarck, as everyone knows, with them, the ship it gets bigger in length. The terminator exoskeleton gets taller in height. So it could be about up to there, roughly, probably about there. Because there's like a metal pole in the back that holds it up, and you've got a big square block. So I sort of really need to do this room, because otherwise I'm going to have it. It's going to be a bit squashy, I feel a bit squashy, so I'll definitely have to try and fix this room up, because the ship's going to be, as I said, going to get longer, and the terminator exoskeleton's going to get taller in height, because at the moment it's fine, but when it gets to the parts where I put this on, froze a bit there, which is part of the leg, and then you've got the other part, and then there's the knee. I think the knee there. Then I'm going to need more room, because it's going to get longer. But I love doing these builds, and I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that they love doing these builds as well. And the thing is, I have no problems with Terminator, Bismarck. At the moment, Spitfires have been fine. Haven't had a problem with the Spitfire. So it's going to be really good with when they get finished, because I think the next build to finish, it's quite possible that it could be the Bismarck ship. But I think that goes over the issues. I mean, I think it depends on how many issues for the Bismarck and how many issues for the Terminator exoskeleton. So I know with both those builds, they don't just have 100 issues. It goes over 100. So I think the Bismarck could be either the first build to be finished, or it could be the Terminator build, because I think it's very likely it's the Terminator build that'll be the finished build, because with the Bismarck ship, and as I said, a lot there's people sort of ahead of me, and they're sort of in this user 80, between 80 and 90. There's still like a lot to do, all the little detail, all the little the plastic little bits you have to glue, and you've got to glue them and cap. And if you're using the type of super glue, you don't, make sure you don't stick, get super glue on your hands, because if you get them on your hand, if you get super glue on your hands, you got to quickly, go and wash your fingers, because otherwise your fingers will stick together. But I say it's possible it could be the Terminator. But it really, it actually be the Bismarck, because with actually it definitely be the Bismarck, because you've got the plates you put on the bottom, and the side. You've got the bottom plates to put on. You got the bottom plates to put on the bottom, and then the ones on the side, and then you've got other parts you put on top, and then you've got all the details and everything you put on. So it's definitely very likely that the Bismarck will be finished first, because with the Terminator build, I think once you've got part of the the legs on, and I think the feet on, you've got then you start working on the left arm, but you've got all the finger, start with the fingers and that, and then work your way up doing the whole arm. So the only little thing that the little problem I've had is trying to make sure that the fingers stay together. I mean, you've got the little plastic sleeves and notes to make sure they're closed and that. But still, when that's finished, you've got a remote control, and eyes light up, and you got little lights at the bottom. Turn the lights off, and you turn it on, lights on, lights up, the eyes light up. I think the jaw moves, and that, and it'll be pretty good, So it's going to be. I'm going to really, always pleased when I finish a build. I've done the Millennium Falcon that's there, as as we all know. These builds roughly take about 2 years to build, and the Falcon. When I started doing the Falcon, I didn't. And I might have said this before. I didn't start doing videos on it, and I think maybe I should have, even though I did do a video of it and uploaded when I started doing a YouTube channel, which the first build was R2D2, just there, and video the Millennium Falcon, and then R2D2. With R2D2, there was like videoing, and then actually when I'll do, we do live streams on the build, and then I kept doing that, and I did the live streams of R2D2, and I do live streams of the Spitfire, Bismarck, Terminator build, and the DeLorean. Now, the thing is, after Millennium Falcon, the DeLorean was the second build to finish, because it was a good build, really good build. I enjoyed building it. It did have some faults have faults. There was a couple of things that you'd have problems with, and with the part of the back where the wires are for the lights and the front. At the time when I was building the DeLorean, I had to get them replaced because you had to be very careful trying to put the wiring, trying to put it on, and if you're not careful, the wire would come out or snap off, and I had to get that replaced. And then when the replacements for it came in, I had to have the part with the lights up for the back and the lights for the front. I had to have it sitting on a box, a tissue box, so that I could carefully connect the wires up and then carefully put it on and then put screws on. And everything works, everything's fine. The flux capacitor, which is a coloured light, one colour light. The Christmas tree is two coloured lights. Now, I know at the time there was a mod for it. The ones that do the mods for the cars, where the flux capacitor and the Christmas tree light up, and but I think that they should have, Eagle Moss should have made sure that, if with the flux capacitor and the Christmas tree, instead of having just a coloured light in the middle, have it so that it sort of blinks, so that at the front it looks like it's moving. But that would have been all right. But I know that the ones that did the mods for that, they did a really good job. Really good job. So that was the second one to finish. And then there was R2D2, which was finished. I think I finished it February this year. And now it's the Bismark terminator build Spitfire. But there's still bits and pieces for the DeLorean. I got another track wheel. I've got another bar for the railway track, and then that's finished. I still had a couple of issues I'm still hoping that the issues that have the parts for that go into the time circuit tray, I get, so that I can finish that and put it on the bonnet. And then the last issue, which is the cover for the car, a nice grey cover, I can put that on the car. So, and that means that it's completely finished. The car's finished. It's just other things that are all bits and pieces that, like, as I said, a train track wheel I need to get, needs to come, the metal bar for the track line, and the parts for the time circuit tray. I still have to try and get the type of battery to put in, because it's a little round silver battery. The ones I've got, there's one. The ones I've got, they're the right. They're the right thickness, but they're just a couple of inches wide. So I still have to try and look out for that, because I want to, make sure that that's working. Once I get all that done, and then they're finished, and then by the time I get the Bismarck finished, then it's, I'll have it room, and I'll be able to, show it, do a live stream on that and that. So, yeah, it's not not a bad build. The Bismarck, pretty good build, So got a slight problem with the radar that's supposed to turn. One on the top, and then the next one down is supposed to turn as well. Slight problem with those two, but maybe once it gradually with other parts, with another circuit board, and it's connected up, and you're able to check with the one maybe with the buttons, with the ones with the buttons, to push the buttons, and they might move. Everything else is fine. The lights work and that, but I think at the moment it's just those two on the top that won't move at the moment. I've taken it apart, had a look, seems fine, and I put it back together. So yeah, I think with the Bismarck, I'm not sure if you get a remote control with it at the end, but I do know with the Terminator you do get a remote control for that at the end. So yeah, I'm really look forward to when finish one, and then show up and show it fully working. Because I always love when there's times when you do the electrics, and I know that there's a lot of people that that are doing with the Bismarck. Reckless Pops, hello, how are you? How you going? How you going, Reckless Pops? So yeah, I as I said, I know a lot of people when it comes to the electrics, hanging in there. How are you? Pretty good. I'm pretty good. We all get excited when it's time for the electrics, because you get to check the electrics, and we all hope that it's going to work. Get the chance to test the electrics, hoping that it works, and they think, oh, it's working, good. And then so I'd say this Bismarck, the Bismarck ship, which is just over there, just there, will be finished before the it's possible, but it could be that the Bismarck ship and the Terminator build are sort of at head to head, because I'm not sure exact how many issues with the Terminator build and how many issues there are for the Bismarck. I'll have a look online. Actually, I'm still here.
Do you want them?
No. Oh, yeah.
Do you want them or not?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yes. I'll have them later. Sorry.
I need you to cut some meat for me
Oh, hang on.
and open my rolls.
It's all right. Just have a quick look. I'm still here. Okay, so it says there's about 120 issues. About 120 issues. So I put for the build. Okay, so yeah, it definitely shows that it will be the Terminator build. That'll be the first to finish because that has over 120 issues, and the Bismarck has 140 issues. So that's like 20 issues more. So it'll be the Terminator to finish. So, but that won't sort of get long in length. It'll get longer in height. So, yeah, I definitely have to try and make sure I do the room and that way I've got more room. Because if there's only 120 issues with the Terminator, it means that that's going to get finished. Now, with the Terminator, and I'm up to issue 55, so there's 120 issues. So if we have a look, so we've got 1, 2, take away 55, nearly about 65 issues to go. So probably probably finish by June, July next year. The Bismarck definitely take longer, so that's going to be finished after. That'll be the next one that will be finished. So the Bismarck has 140 issues and the Terminator has 120 issues, which means, as I said, once I fix the room up, I finish the Terminator build, and then I'll have it. I'll try and do a live stream and have it there, probably maybe sitting in the room, or I might have to even have it sitting out in the lounge room. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be the Terminator build. That will be finished, and yes, so I just did a little review on salted caramel fudge, which is very nice texture, a little bit sweet. But I'm tempted to have another one. So yeah, so it'll be the Terminator that'll be finished. But I will do probably do a live stream of what builds I've done and where I'm up to, and or maybe if I can do a video, if I can. So I'm going to go now, and I want to thank everyone for coming on. So take care, stay safe, and as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you later. Take care, guys, and I will catch you later. There'll be another live stream late tonight, so yeah. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. See you guys.